We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Kate York to kick off for the Browns.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from the Sunshine State. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Open man, his tight end screens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Jaguars.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey. Done. It's hot. Easy. Read up 24. Read 54.
They go play action for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, danger. Done. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Big 13 heavy. Soka, hot.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Jake Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Done.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Open man is Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
On a red. This is on. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On first down, right back to Sampson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
At the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
Here's second and 9. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Quick throw, taken in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. On the zone read, give to Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Third and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On red. Darn, this is hot.
Warren going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Second down, Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Myles Garrett. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ralph. Hey, change attack. Silver. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Red on red. Hey, center. Here we go.
Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Logan Cook on
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Deuce Vaughn deep to return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
19-yard line.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Complete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Turn, this one's hot. Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0.
Jaguars 14, Browns 0. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Darnell Savage. Terrific coverage there. Able to get a hand on it.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, hot.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Second down and 8.
11, Agate. Decent 24. It's on.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey. Soko, hot.
Now here's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
26-yard line.
It's Sampson to start this drive. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the ground, it's Sampson. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Inside the 30. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, Ron! Son, it's on.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Got it. Ready?
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son, it's on.
Lawrence out to Hunter. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Rip, 23.
To throw is Lawrence. Right back to him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Lion. It's on.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, go. Hey, go. Hot.
Lawrence on the draw. It's ETN. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's
2nd and 2.
Easy. On the red. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Hey, danger. Done.
Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars extend the lead to 24-0.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
They bring Judy in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 46-yard attempt.
This one off the right, upright. He missed it. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, Soko, hot. Still.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ralph, turn, this one's hot. Here we go, sir.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run, this is hot.
To throw is Lawrence. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, tomato. Hot.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away.
Cook on to punt for the Jaguars.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. The rookie from Texas A&M. Nice throw on that one to get a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the run to the right. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
15. And the Browns 1st down.
Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it to the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Brown.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try for it with the fullback. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
23. Turn. This is hot. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end, Strange. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Red on red. This one is hot. Hot.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tootin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Run the toss here to Etienne. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato, tomato! Done! Go, go!
Here's Lawrence to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Now here's Lawrence. Pass caught by Hunter. He's still on his feet. And he'll take this one in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
A return now from the full. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. He'll drop to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. first down, Browns.
Inside run with Sampson. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. They'll look to throw. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Browns first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Taken by Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On red. Hey, Soko, to hot. Silver.
Once again, it's ETN. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Ready.
Third and long.
30 left. Decent 24. Hey, attention, time.
Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
We're all set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at the 7. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Now, faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a D post route, but the ball placement isn't.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Left side, he's got the Joku. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to run here with Sampson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Browns first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Big 13 heavy. Rip 23.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. To the 45. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11.
Focus, huh?
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
On red.
Third and 11.
Hey, Ginger, time.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.